Hi guys, I'm Janisse.
I'm Jhon.
And we're pregnant. We're going to be talking about my first trimester and how it was for the both of us. How it felt for the both of us.
I felt great.
And
I'm out.
And we're just going to talk about how everything went. And right now I'm in my second trimester, so
it's going to be 19 weeks tomorrow. Or today when this video comes out.
Yeah.
So happy 19 weeks.
I turn a new week every Monday, so...
We're all about efficiency here, so we had to make sure that it lined up with the calendar.
So how did we find out?
You told me.
Did I?
Yeah.
So I found out early in the morning, and I wish Jhon would have been there with me, but...
I was working that day.
He was working, so he wasn't there to experience it all. But I wasn't feeling good for like a couple days, so you look like you have something to say. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I remember that I was like, you can stay home if and only if you go to the doctors.
Yeah. Yeah, he threatened me.
I didn't threaten you.
Just go to the doctor.
Go to the doctor.
I really didn't want to go to the doctor. I was just like, you know what? Why am I not feeling good? I'm going to take a pregnancy test. So I woke up in the morning while he was working. And because I really didn't want to go to the doctors, I took a pregnancy test. And I figured it was going to be negative because I've taken it before.
But she told me, she was like, oh, I'm just going to sleep it off for a little bit. And then when I wake up, if I still don't feel good, then I'll go to the doctors. That's what you told me.
Did I?
Yeah. She lied to me.
I didn't know. So I took the pregnancy test because sometimes I can be late for my period. And this is like the usual time around how I would usually take a pregnancy test. Like if I'm like 3 or 4 days late on my period, then I'll take it. But this time, I was around like 3 days late. And so I took the pregnancy test thinking it was going to be negative. And it turned out it said pregnant. It was a digital test. So it said pregnant. So no doubt about it. So obviously I got emotional after that.
And I still had no idea.
Yeah, he still had no idea. I was just like on the toilet, just like... like tearing up because I was like so happy, but
meanwhile I was tearing up because I had people yelling at me all day about their credit cards. So
I had to experience that by myself, but that's okay because I was like, if I'm pregnant, I'm gonna do like a little nice surprise since his birthday was only like a couple days before.
Yeah.
So I got up. And I also wanted to get some more pregnancy tests because I still didn't believe it, to be honest. So I got up and I went to Walmart to get some more pregnancy tests. Not like the digital one, but also like the ones with like the lines too. And I got like a few things to give him. So I got like a little birthday bag with a little onesie. And it said...
and some pacifiers.
And some pacifiers and just like cute stuff in a bar and a Hershey bar. And so when I got, where did I even put it together?
Probably the room or the car, I think you told me.
No, I definitely would have put it because you would have saw me bring in like a.
Yeah, I think you left it in the bag though.
I don't remember how I did it. I think I set it up. It doesn't matter. But I think I set it up inside the house, but like in another room. So I went straight to the bathroom with a pregnancy test. I'm surprised you didn't hear me because I was making a lot of noise. I think you did hear me. And you were like, what are you doing? And I was like, I got my period or something.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
I was like, that's the pad or something like that.
I was like, babe, you're being way too loud. I remember that.
Yeah. So,
because you were listening to music too.
No, I wasn't.
No?
No.
Something was going on in there.
No.
It was weird. It sounded like aliens were abducting her out of the bathroom. It was really weird. It was a lot of noise.
It was just like the plastic from like the box of the of the pregnancy test. So I took the second set of pregnancy tests and waited however long, and it was just 2 strong lines. It was just like, bitch, you're pregnant. There's no doubt.
I was going to say that, but you took the words out of my mouth.
There's no denying it. You're freaking pregnant. So I was like, okay, I'm pregnant. What do I do next? I put together like his gift.
I still have everything. Boom.
So when he got out of work, I decided to give it to him. When he got out of work, I decided to give it to him.
Oh, no, I'm not editing that. I'm keeping that.
Oh. And after he got out of work, I decided to give it to him. And I said that the present was just a little bit late because his birthday was just a couple of days ago, like I said. So I gave it to him.
Here it is.
He kept everything.
Yeah, literally everything. So the way that it was like laid out, she gave me like the Hershey. I still have the Hershey, the wrapper. Obviously, I ate the chocolate. But she had like a little post-it note on it that says, "Get fat with me." And to be honest, when I saw it, this was before like quarantine and everything. So we were like going to the gym quite often. And I was like, is this her telling me that she's going to quit going to the gym? But I really didn't pay any mind. I just like looked at it and I looked at her and I laughed.
No clue.
And then
no clue after reading that.
And then I saw this little onesie, but like when it was in the bag, it was like kind of like this, so you couldn't really like see what it said besides like some words on it. And we're obviously big fans of like graphic tees and stuff, so I thought it was another t-shirt and I was really happy about it. So I went to go reach into it and I felt something kind of hard, and I was like, oh man, they left the little security tag on it. And then when I pulled it out, it was the pregnancy test. It says pregnant. It still says pregnant on there. And I kind of just like looked at her and I was like in utter disbelief. I was like, no.
He didn't believe me at all.
I even made her show me like she was like, yeah, I took like 3 other pregnancy tests. And I was like, show me those. Cause.
Well, you were like super emotional. You didn't believe me and everything. And I was like, you want me to show you the other pregnancy test? Because I will. So I went in the other room and grabbed the other pregnancy test. But
there was just a little hint of distrust there. Because a few years back, Janisse thought it would be funny to prank me with a fake pregnancy test.
That wasn't me.
It doesn't matter. You were a part of it. My sister took her to the emergency room because she wasn't feeling well. And she took a picture of a pregnancy test and sent it to me. I wasn't working from home.
It was
like
working. The most generic pregnancy test on Google.
It's like you Google pregnancy test and it was like the first picture. It was even the picture of a man. It was like not believable, but it wasn't a picture of a man.
So I was like,
but I was at the office where I was working at, and I remember going up to my supervisor and I was like, I'm gonna be a dad, and she was like super happy about it, and I was like I had
told
like that.
Everyone.
Yeah, I told literally everyone. We worked in like rows, and I told everyone in my row that I was going to be a dad. So now, finally, into the update portion of the video.
So let's talk about symptoms and moods that I was having for my first trimester. I can tell you that for sure. Right now, I can not really remember like how I felt then. I just felt exhausted. I was just like so tired every single day.
I felt great.
So, and it's kind of like blurry now that I'm like, in my second trimester, like now about to be halfway through. I didn't really like know everything, so I went into one of my apps and stuff, and I was marking down like how I was feeling on some days. So, on this day, I was feeling bloated, breast tenderness, fatigue/exhaustion, shortness of breath during my like first couple weeks of like finding out. So weeks like 5 to 7.
And I felt great.
You don't need to know that. And then for like the rest of my weeks 8 through 12, I was feeling bloating still, aversions, fatigue, exhaustion, nausea, and weakness. And that's when I guess my pregnancy brain started too, because I was just forgetting a lot more things. Honestly, it's like just getting worse and worse.
Her pregnancy brain started October 22nd of 1993, because Janisse has the worst memory ever.
Whatever. But it just keeps just getting worse. So, bloating, you just feel bloated when you're pregnant. The baby's not even like that big. It's just like everything's moving around and just expanding down there.
And your body's going through changes.
It's going through some changes. For aversions, I think I hated. I'm going to talk about my cravings and aversions. So I hated raw chicken and meat. Like, I didn't want to eat raw chicken and meat.
I don't want to eat raw chicken and meat either.
I mean, I wouldn't want raw chicken, but I wouldn't even want to touch raw chicken. I still don't to this point. Like, I don't want to touch raw chicken at all because it'll just be, it's the most disgusting thing. And I never really want to eat, like, meat. At least that's cooked in the house, which is weird. I don't know why. But I was like a huge cookie person. I loved my chocolate chips and milk, chocolate chip cookies and milk, like almost every single day. And I haven't since found
you had
since
it
before I found out.
You
I
had it like once,
milk,
like
a couple weeks ago. Yeah. But I'm just like not obsessed with it like how I used to. But I do like my like sweets, as in like fruits, like strawberries, blueberries. Stuff like that, but I've been craving, I don't know if it's just Mexican food. I guess I would just consider it Spanish food. Just Spanish food in total. Like, I want that. I want just Spanish food in general. I want my mom's cooking. I want your mom's cooking. I want my mom's cooking.
But they're so far away.
I want Tijuana Flats, Chipotle, Capital Tacos, Taco Bell, Pollo Tropical. I want all of that.
Villardos.
Oh yes. Oh, I want that so bad right now. So that's what I.
You didn't talk about the nausea and stuff like that.
So I didn't really have much. Like, I had nausea, but not like the morning sickness kind where like I needed to throw up. I didn't really throw up ever.
Me either.
I threw up once, and it was for a specific reason, and I guess that could be in the second trimester update because it happened in my second trimester. But I didn't throw up the entire time that the entire first trimester, and I'm grateful for that. Obviously, my mom also never threw up during her pregnancies too, so I'm thinking maybe
it runs in the family.
I don't know. Maybe I got it from her, or it's normal. I've heard other people not throw up during their pregnancy at all. And yeah, it kind of also like made me like, am I actually pregnant? Like, am I having this like too easy?
Well, don't jinx it, first of all.
I mean, of course, yeah. But that's just what I was like thinking. Like in my first trimester, like, am I actually pregnant? This is just a little too easy. Like,
but we confirmed it. Like, we confirmed it week 6 because we went. Obviously, we looked, and well, she looked really because she had like her OBGYN. I guess the office like started a new practice, so we found like the OBGYN, and we went in there, and they did like that first ultrasound at 6 weeks, which typically, I guess from what I was reading and from what just the conversation that I had with the technician, they really do like the first ultrasound at 8 weeks.
8 weeks.
Just because
people, like, find out. Yeah, we just found out really early.
Yeah, we were really, really fortunate in finding out early enough, really early in the pregnancy, earlier than most. But the technician was like, yeah, people usually tend to find out around this time at 6 weeks. So we schedule him for an 8-week. So we go for the 6 weeks ultrasound and to like meet one of the doctors there. And the lady takes us into the room where they do the ultrasound, and they had like the wand. And she's like super quiet, not saying a word. And I'm there just like trying to make jokes and stuff like that. And the lady's like not talking at all. And literally about when she's like almost done, she goes, I should probably say something. You definitely have a baby. But just where like everything was positioned inside of her, she couldn't like get like a really super clear picture because it was like the yolk sac was like really close to the uterine wall. And so she didn't know whether it was just one baby or two. So we were potentially parent of twins, which as first time parents having one baby is scary enough. I almost pooped my pants. Like
that was something we like always joked about too. Like when finding out we were pregnant and like getting ready for the first ultrasound, you were like, imagine if it's twins. Mm-hmm. I have twins in my family.
Yeah, twins run in her family.
It's like imagine. But yeah, so we were scared. She was like, I'm gonna have to see you in 2 weeks to confirm, but so far like it could be twins. But then we spoke to the doctor a little bit after that, and she was like, the types of twins it would be, since it would be in one sac, is really, really rare.
Added stress for sure.
For 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Straight. So we were like, we don't know if there's twins in here.
There was a lot of reading on my part trying to figure everything out. But then 2 weeks later, at 8 weeks, we went back in. They did another ultrasound, and thank the Lord that it was just one baby, healthy baby. And yeah, so I think, did we get another ultrasound after that? No, we've gone back and we've heard the baby, because then it was the 12 weeks when we heard the baby's heartbeat.
After 8 weeks, it was the 12.
The 12 weeks when we heard the baby.
We heard the heartbeat, which is great.
And then
I really wanted to see the baby, but...
Yeah. We were like super excited. We thought that we were going to be able to see the baby, but oh well. They do it this way for a reason. And then the most recent one was 16 weeks, so that'll be at a later time.
Yeah, so that's all I have here. That's all that I can remember, at least, to be completely honest. I was just really tired and just bleh. I didn't want to do anything. I was like so lazy. I didn't want to go out. I didn't have any energy. I mean, I'm already like an introverted person and like a homebody. But during the first trimester, I was just like, no. No. I didn't want to do anything. Which I'm sure that annoyed you.
Just sometimes. A little bit. Because I'm not a homebody. I need to get out of the house. This was before the world was on fire. And I like to go out. Not necessarily like clubbing or anything like that. I work from home. We both work from home. And then on top of that, being home all day after that, I don't like it.
You're just social.
Yeah.
You're very extroverted.
Yeah. For the most part. Hence the YouTube channel. But for me, fortunately, the first trimester was super easy for me. She's doing all the hard work and...
growing a baby.
Yeah. And I'm just kind of here chilling.
Watching it all happen.
Yeah. In real time. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it. Unless you have something else to say. No?
I can't think of anything. I don't remember anything.
Yeah. So for more updates, more videos, just make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you like this video. And comment on really any questions that you might have. I mean, we're first-time parents, so this is a very new and strange thing that we're going through, especially because of everything that's happening right now. So yeah, if you're first-time parents, if you have any advice for us, let us know, because we can definitely use it.
We look like this is a video calling for help.
Yeah.
Help us.
Yeah. This is our SOS.
Please.
Until next time, guys.